Hello everybody, we're going to run through this week's CSS just to give everybody a breakdown. I am lagging, so we're going to go ahead and refresh. But just do a quick run through of each character in the breakdown. We're going to start off with Mr. Cody Rhodes. He has been around for a while. He was free a while back. Cody, the story continues. Depending on what you have for him is going to determine how you play him. This is how I typically play him. Judgment Day play in a Hunter's Medallion. I have the gear. I have the things. He's not bad. You know, you're doing multiplies of 7. The gear gives us, another 3, I think. A 2. So that's 9 right there. And since his release, it used to be Sherry was the go-to. Now that Strowman has a ×2 with his, I'm going to do that. And we could just go across here. Should be nice and easy. He also has the triple sub, which I will show on the next set.
Guess what, Dad? Kevin ate bubblegum.
Worst things in life, buddy. Alright, so very simple gameplay. Throw out the countdowns. You're going to make a 5 swipe. Not worried about cascading with the Judgment Day plate. You might be. So let's do this. That's perfect. And he's going to make a bunch of multiplies. And we're going to make those multiplies yellow. Very simple gameplay with that. Used to be very clutch. And it's funny that they have him this month for the CSS. And then the next tour is Kevin Owens. This is how I used to beat Kevin Owens back in the 6-star bronze days. And not bronze, 6-star silver meta. Because Powerhouse KO used to be a problem. Alright, now we're going to do the triple sub. This is not exciting gameplay whatsoever, but it used to be a menace back in the day. What we're going to do is we are going to use our blue sub to fill our green sub. And I don't even know, it's been so long since I've played it that way. Probably don't even have, no, we do. And then let's go submission. I don't have tour perks yet, so hang on. Let's do, this is fine. His green sub is stronger. So we're going to focus the back end toward any sub with him. And then you could go blue or green. Right now our blue sub is doing 500. So we're just going to try to turn this guy. I don't remember what they changed Brock to. I think he steals blast gems. Alright, so we want to fill our green. And then just throw out some greens. However, like so. And we're going to drain them pretty quick. And you just fill your subs. That's Cody in a nutshell. There is another way to play him. For CSS, I wouldn't even concern with it because it's not really a viable moveset in today's society or today's gameplay. That other moveset is.
Can I go play outside?
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, hold on.
Gonna be the mobile way, and you would throw in this and this, and then you have this. So pretty much you would start with a submission because this is not strong enough to take people out. You would want to focus it toward powerhouse, but let's be honest, 75% is not going to be enough. And you're going to be turning 4 columns of immobiles into green gems. So you've got the KO plate, and you've got the what's the name of this plate? I can never remember it. Oh yeah, we've got this immobile. There we go. Nearing in. So those would be the options for that. Like I said, in today's gameplay, not going to be viable. The moment itself is a showdown moment, so it's not going to do anything for you here. That's Cody in a nutshell. If you have any concerns, by all means, hit me up. I showed the 2 ways that I've played him the most. The 6-star silver meta was how I played triple sub. Today, if I use him, which I got hype 3 for him, so I have used the multiply way. It does okay. You know, it's okay. It's not going to be your go-to. Even with a Judgment Day play, you know, you're going to miss a few times. So it's one of those that it's fun to play it that way periodically, but you're not going to feud 20 hours that way. All right, stay tuned. I'll get a KO video up next. Y'all have a good day.